Eating a small portion of cheese every day could reduce your chance of developing heart disease or stroke, new research finds. Indulging in a festive cheese board is just one of the perks to the countdown to Christmas, and, despite its reputation for being high in fat, a new study suggests that people who eat cheese regularly might actually be healthier. Published in the European Journal of Nutrition, researchers at Soochow University, China, evaluated 15 previous studies from Europe and the US which tracked the diet and health outcomes of more than 200,000 people. In doing so, they discovered that people who regularly ate cheese, amounting to about a matchbox-sized portion each day on average, were 14% less likely to develop coronary heart disease, and their chances of having a stroke were 10% lower. Because the researchers didn't actually test diet changes of their participants, the findings could be a result of healthier people being likely to eat more cheese. This could be because they're richer and can afford to eat more cheese, or because of their diet. One UK study included in the analysis followed vegetarians who would likely have a diet including lots of plants as well as cheese. But it appears from the findings that eating more cheese is not clearly linked with the higher risk of heart disease, as suggested by another study earlier this year by researchers from Reading University. To Rachel, the fine cheese company in Bath is a treasure trove of scrumptious English varieties. Our favorite is Rachel, a modern, wash-rind goat's milk cheese, made in Somerset by Pete Humphreys and romantically named after an old flame. £24 and 18 pence per kilogram, finecheese.co.uk. 3 Lancashire. Kirkham's Lancashire is a traditional farmhouse cheese. Its tasty quality is said to be due to the sea salt that blows around the pastures near the Irish Sea where the Kirkham's herd of Friesians graze. £19 and 50 pence per kilogram, paxton-on-whitfield.co.uk. 4 Real Yorkshire Wensleydale with cranberries. Blended cheeses aren't to everyone's taste, but this is a surprisingly colourful, delicate and fruity number. £1 and 99 pence for 180 grams, wensleydale.co.uk. 5 Stilton. If you're a fan of Stilton, don't miss Colston Bassett's version. The texture is pure velvet and the flavour ranges from mild with a sharp edge when young, to rich and tangy when mature. £18 per kilogram, teddingtoncheese.co.uk. 6 Somerset Camembert. Somerset Camembert is rich and creamy, with a soft, edible rind. As the cheese matures, the curd softens, getting a buttery colour and rich flavour. £2 and 9 pence for 220 grams, Waitrose.com. 7 Stinking Bishop. Stinking Bishop smells of old socks, but it tastes divine. The rind is washed in perry, made from the Stinking Bishop pear, inside which is a soft, creamy, flavoured cheese. £25 and 10 pence per kilogram, finecheese.co.uk. 8 Blacksticks Blue. This unique version of the British Blue was created in 2003. Originally developed for the restaurant business, it was soon snapped up by Marks Spencer, where it remains a bestseller. £1 and 99 pence for 150 grams, marksandspencer.com. 9 Cornish Yarg. Yarg is made by hand, then brined before nettle or wild garlic leaves are wrapped round to help the cheese mature and develop its characteristic creamy, yet crumbly texture and subtle flavour. £16 and 95 pence for 900 grams, truckle, linherdairies.co.uk. 10 Mature Cheshire. The Bourne family has been making outstanding cheeses for more than 250 years. Using milk from their own Friesian cows, they still use traditional techniques. The results are stunningly good. £8 and 84 pence per kilogram, MadeByHandSoftBritain.com. The Chinese research found those eating the equivalent of 40 grams a day had the lowest risk, and suggested that cheese raises levels of so-called good cholesterol, while simultaneously reducing levels of bad cholesterol. Despite containing high levels of saturated fat, researchers add that the calcium in the food means less of said fat is actually absorbed by the body. Similarly, it is also thought to contain an acid that can help prevent clogging of the arteries. Cheese contains saturated fatty acids but also has potentially beneficial nutrients, the authors wrote. However, they added, it's unclear how long-term consumption affects the development of cardiovascular disease. Reacting to the latest study, Ian Givens, professor of food chain nutrition at Reading University, whose own work found similar results, agreed that calcium from dairy products such as cheese plays a vital role in reducing fat in the body. They do seem to be associated with a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease and particularly with yogurt, type 2 diabetes, which is an area of research we are trying to develop because there are 700 new cases every day, he told The Express. The biggest element in cheese appears to be the close association between calcium and fat. More about cheese, heart disease, stroke, health and fitness, food and drink, reuse content. We use cookies to enhance your visit to our site and to bring you advertisements that might interest you. Read our privacy and cookie policies to find out more.